After 14 hours of driving, we made it. And I am so done with being in the car. Well, we're not in the car anymore. But we're looking back.
A long, long time ago, we were road tripping.
We were searching for some high-and-dry song. We were just young.
I'm working on my night moves, if you can't tell.
Maybe that's a little too much oomph for our recap of last week.
Road tripping.
How about we start again?
So we drove a long 934 miles from Texas to Colorado. And usually we would have taken the New Mexico route, but the map rerouted us through Oklahoma. And not to just crap on Oklahoma, but
Never take the Oklahoma route. That's like 4 minutes
It
now.
smells
just driving through.
like we're driving through a butthole. Like, it doesn't let up. It's vicious.
We have 103 more miles of this. Get off.
No, dude, no.
I think it's inside the car, and we have to roll down the windows.
That's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Roll down the windows, get some fresh air in here.
Blow it away.
It's such a pungent smell, it like sticks to us. It's just waft it away.
the drive overall wasn't super eventful. But once we got here, our first stop was Colorado Springs.
That's how it starts.
Stacy and Kevin are business mentors, senseis. Our business sensei allowed us to stay at their loft in Colorado Springs.
How was the couch?
Couch was actually much better than the Arup mattress. Arup mattress might be more comfy, but every time you move, it's like, I feel like I wake people up.
Our plan out here is simple, and it's to take our first steps towards pursuing our dreams and actually taking them seriously. And that is by making monies, which we don't know anything about how to do. So, Sensei says, go to a Chamber of Commerce meeting. And I didn't even know what these were. You gonna bow every time?
We just got back from our first chamber meeting, me and this guy. You show them what you
I got my first business card through networking with other people.
And I gave my first business card. Got another one. Looks like this. So, the imagery box is alive and well, and we're only doing this video because he told us to, because we really didn't think to document this before going to the chamber meeting.
We keep forgetting to document things.
Woo!
Howdy.
Welcome, Jeff. All right, so Jeff just walked in here, and this is his garage. So we're gonna move to our car and do this there.
We can't wait.
And here we are in the car. Okay, so where were we? And then we tried turning our business into a partnership, and everyone and their dog was like, don't. Apparently that sort of thing just doesn't happen anymore.
So since we were starting two separate businesses that essentially do the same thing, I needed to go through my own process of starting my business, whether it be choosing my name or getting filed with the government or any other beginner steps.
All right, I'm here at Chase Bank. I'm about to open up my first business account. Then I'll be just one step closer to being legit. Just opened up my first business account with Tanya. She helped me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You've been so helpful.
So my company was the Imagery Box, and yours.
Still Motion Stories.
And so that's a thing now. And now that Tanner is up and running, we went to have a meeting with a couple of financial advisors. Eric and Eric, great. Those guys were great. They taught us a lot about how we should handle our funds and how to invest when young.
We just learned about financial planning and life insurance planning from Eric and Eric.
Woo!
These guys are great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for your
much.
help, guys.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Good deal.
That was so good.
That was insane.
That was
good.
great. Man, who knew you could learn so much about insurance just by, okay, the elevator's opening. Oh, geez.
Then we were done with Springs. So we went to Chaffee County, a place where you can legally park in your car overnight.
and an old friend from my original solo trip on up here to Colorado, Jeff Bamberg with the Rocky Mountain Guitar Co. Drove us around because he's awesome, and he tried to help us find a good, safe spot to sleep overnight in our cars. And we found one, which was pretty great. That was actually, like, it was really fast. He was like, I know just the spot.
Yeah, he knew all the spots.
Yeah. And he told us we could stay with him, and we declined because we wanted to document this experience.
So we're about to spend our first night sleeping in our cars, and my car freaking got stuck in the snow.
Let's go.
Cameron's gonna push for me while I back up.
3, 2, 1.
Dude, your phone. Jack is just light. Just bring it up yonder.
Bring it up yonder.
Bring that up yonder. Hold on, dude.
All right, now I see my pre-skinning.
This is me helping nudge. I don't think I'm helping very much. Here for moral support.
My car showed your car how it's done when driving in the snow.
Yeah, you didn't even have to put the wire chains on. Like, who would have thought that the Prius would be so good? My car, like, sucks in the ice and snow.
Your car doesn't stand a chance.
My car's even pretty darn good for sleeping.
Which is frustrating, because this is what I look like when I'm sleeping in my car. First night in the car. Done.
That was a crazy experience. I can't say that I was asleep the whole time. Everything got so foggy.
You know what? Car's been defrosting for a while. I think it's time to go check on Cameron. Needless to say, sleeping in our cars isn't glamorous. Our families told us multiple times how strange and inconvenient it is, as if we didn't know. But we're willing to do it for a number of reasons.
Building a business in the winter months in Colorado is hard because it's like everything is in the off season. So there isn't much work yet. But the idea is that while sleeping in our cars, we can save money and drive around meeting potential clients, prepping ourselves for the on season. Please come soon.
And not having a home definitely makes you appreciate things that usually are just common, like showers.
Showers are nice.
I want, like,
It's so cold.
shower.
I want shower.
That's what I want.
We're gonna get some showers. $5 for a shower.
Springs.
Boom.
Shower done.
That felt so good.
I feel like a new person.
Macy Jeff.
All right, this is it. Jeff.
Hey guys,
It's nice to see you again.
how are you?
Yeah.
How was it?
It's kind of.
Freezing out there, man.
I think I was pretty good. I mean, I was kind of cold, but his situation.
I just fetal positioned in my trunk and I got really cold.
Well, you don't have a dog, but you have each other.
That's true. That's good. Jeff's the owner of the Rocky Mountain Guitar Co. He might just be the coolest guy out here in Salida, Colorado. My favorite thing that I've ever played.
Now, when we say Jeff is the coolest, we mean that in like every way possible. Because when he was done listening to our tale of how sleeping in our cars went, he offered for us to actually stay in his guitar shop, which has to be the best place to like
It is legit.
to camp out overnight. This is the best. We get to stay in this guitar shop
Custom guitar shop sleepover.
for the night.
This is the life right here.
Oh yeah, this is like camping to the max.
This is camping.
And this is when we were going to be like, and now we're in Jeff's garage. But we're in our car.
It's over there.
And his garage is literally right there, but they're working in it now and it's loud, so we had to move over here.
We didn't want Jeff to get in trouble with us sleeping in the shop. We weren't sure what the rules were on that. So we decided to not stay there anymore, but then he was nice enough to offer his garage to us. Almost everywhere you go, it seems like you can find a lot of people that genuinely have the heart to help you in your journey. People who are actually interested in what you're doing. Like, we also don't take advantage of people though. We do our best to always give more than we take. So for us right now, we make content for Jeff's Guitar Shop. And in return, sometimes he gives us a place to stay.
Trade off! Even though, knowing him, he and his wife would be like totally willing to help anyone out, but without getting anything in return. It just helps to do whatever you can, whether it be like a barter, like you can offer something in return. If people are gonna step out and try to help you in your endeavors, I mean that's pretty significant.
Try to help them.
Try to what can you offer?
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I would think about it.
The biggest thing is that if you want to start something, like actually start something, leaving home is one of the best ways that I can think of to actually get yourself moving.
And secondly, finding someone to mentor you in your business or whatever it is you want to do, just having a second pair of eyes looking at what you're trying to accomplish, I think makes a really visible difference with how far you get in any given time frame. And I mean, I'd say it's really smart to try to get a mentor. We want to move fast. We don't want to be Gary the Snail. And Chamber of Commerce meetings, lo and behold, is a pretty good thing to attend if you want to talk to people about mentoring you. I think there are a lot of good, smart business people that show up to those. That if they see you're somebody that's just like, I just want to learn. I mean, so many of those people kind of just step forward like,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you through anything.
Bunch of
You know,
people that are just willing.
I'll meet with you. I'll have coffee. Nothing beats having a community. And if you feel like you don't have any sort of family or community or friends to go to, meetings like that are usually always free for your first visit. And that's a great place to build some sort of a community if you show up with, I'd say, the right attitude and a willingness to just be taught.
Good stuff up in Colorado. We out.
Why do you drop the applesauce?